Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. And they've got a throw. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass just didn't quite work. Strong running down that left flank. He's going all the way!
Mitoma really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Incoming delivery. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckenbauer with the clearance. Dixon. Now this could be a real chance! And it's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Opts for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mitoma. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. And the counter is on. Maldini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries a shot! Van Bronckhorst. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Bullish header! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dembele, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In with the challenge. And we have our very first corner. Nedved goes short. That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi! He scored! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Dembele. Dembele gets flagged offside. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 45. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 21.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Raul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in a great position here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Villa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Messi. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Rijkaard has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's rather hopeful. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's over the line and that'll be a goal kick. Van Bronckhorst, can he get on the end of this? Baresi. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
David Villa, shot could be on. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Nakata. Gets a good foot in there. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there. Dumfries. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, there's a probing ball. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get it through? And this is Owen. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, that was close. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
David Villa! Seedorf. In with the challenge. It's Nakata! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? No, he refuses to take the bait. Nedved. Now Seedorf. Messi. Nakata looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is a great pick out. Dixon. Dumfries. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi has got himself a free kick. Van Bouten is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Seedorf purring through the gears. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And a shot! David Villa with a definite foul there. That could spell trouble. That's been slipped through. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control. And it's Messi. Van Bouten goes on a charge down the left. Smoothly does it. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good challenge. Excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a chance! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
North Korea are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nedved. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul. He's found a way past. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! It hurts.